Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
Can he finish? Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that has not gone well. Messi. In by Messi.
Cruyff finds himself offside. Wilshere.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away.
Messi. Liverpool
are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kompany is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rui Costa. Now it's Cantona. Oh, he's having a shot! And it's a goal!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Annecy have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to play it through.
And that has put paid to that.
Now it's Cantona.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Goes for a shot!
Well taken goal.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Neymar. Threads one in. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Annecy with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Rui Costa. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! Messi! From another planet! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Annecy leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No outsmarting him this time. He can run onto that. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his shoots. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rui Costa. Well timed, excellent interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 17, number 25.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Jack Wilshere.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, what has happened here? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Gullit. Cruyff has it in a wide position.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now he's got space here. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Desailly cuts out the pass. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Eto'o. And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pullet never out of the action for very long. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Pullet, he's through on goal here. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Cantona.
Rui Costa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, good climb!
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's well spotted. That's been cut out, well played.
Messi.
Now it's Cruyff. That's a sharp pass. Annecy have reclaimed it. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cruyff. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ronaldinho. Picked up.
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
He'll try from distance.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
And here's Neymar.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Ronaldinho.
There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 20, Neymar.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
19,
Annecy
Lionel
go
Messi.
up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Gareth
Bellingham.
Bale.
And that is
Number
expertly
23,
dealt with.
Roberto
Vieira goes
Baggio.
long.
And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Cantona.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bale.
O'Shea.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
And that will be the final act.
Liverpool were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! Eto'o looking sharp there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maradona. And here's Bellingham. So it is still 0-0. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Pelé. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's been played through. He's in a... Just the keeper in! He's had a shot! Quality ball. Eto'o is herring after that one. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And a shot! Goal! Spain! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Spread it left, and he's quick to return it. He shifted it to the flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Puskas, and a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Gattuso, looking for options for movement. Pelé threads one in. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Now it's Eto'o. That's really nicely played. Spain are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Tries to pass it through. Wilshere.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gattuso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cannavaro. Now Gattuso. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Looking for the run. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out. Oh, great chance! It's Pelé!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Gullit. Gattuso. Maradona. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's an excellent interception. Gullit. And here's Gattuso. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Pelé. Puyol cuts it out. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Gullit picks it up out wide. Impressive jump! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gattuso!
Too close for comfort.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gullit. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And they've got a throw.